Okay. Yeah, we are live. Welcome to Friday Night Live. Your host is the one, the only poet. Oh my God, he loves Jesus Tate. You know, we're just over here trying to give some insight on this thing we like to call acting. Now everybody keep on asking me like, "Oh, poet, how did you get into acting? Oh, poet, what connections did you have? Or, oh, poet, how can I start my acting career?" I'm like, yeah, it's a lot you could do. You know, it's a lot of avenues you could take when it comes to this acting. Now, I'm not saying like I'm a guru, but for me to be doing it in such a short amount of time and done as many TV shows and movies in the short amount of time that I have done is, by God, it's amazing. I gotta give myself a pat on the back sometimes. You know, it's not bragging or nothing. You know, it's just that God blessed me. You know, He blessed me with the good looks and the gift of gab. You know, and I can't help it. Sometimes I wish I was like probably still at the company I was working for, but I quit that company and I took a chance on myself. And now I'm in movies with like 50 Cent, Quavo, Sammy, the people who created the TV show, television series, Power. Like, I done so much in 2025. And actually, I done a lot in 2026, and it just started. Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, Chicago PD, Snap, all that, you know. And I did all this on my own, you know. Like, I got a name for myself, and I can't help it. You know, I worked hard, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to work hard, so you could quit your 9 to 5 and get into this acting and get paid. You know, I probably would do this for free. No, I probably would literally do this for free. You know, but sadly, state laws won't allow that. But if it was allowed, I would do it for free. Um, so, hello, Electric Charge. How you doing? I hope I pronounced your name correctly. So, for everyone that has questions or want to ask, like, just, you know, just ask. So, I'm going to start it off like this. So, it all began on a television series called Shameless. I don't know if a lot of you people are familiar with the TV show Shameless. It's not even on air no more. But it was a hit. It was a hit for over a decade, actually. And I got my first break on there. Oh, well, I got my first break on there, and then I stopped after Shameless had ended. You know, then I got my break, my first big break on this stage play called Silent Tears. It's a great production, by the way, you know. And I was supposed to play this abusive uh, father slash husband, which is not my character because number one, my voice is too light, and number two, I'm too nice. You know, so it took me months and months to get into that role, like the mindset. I had to get it into the mindset of well, to beat and pull a gun on a girl and all that stuff, because that's what I had to do. That was the character I was playing. Okay, so as I was beating the girl and putting guns on her, I noticed in the crowd that people was actually appreciating my performance. And, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was like really amazed. So it was a 3 day production, and on the last day we had to do two shows. So at the end of the production of Silent Tears, shout out to Mr. Holloway, Calvin Holloway, that's his IG. He's a great director. Anybody that's looking to get into stage production and stage plays and stuff like that, go talk to Mr. Calvin Holloway. I mean, man, I owe a lot to that guy. Because he had to sit me down. He was like, Poet, we know this is not you. And this is not you. It's acting. We know that, you like to joke and play around and stuff. But I need you to be dead sneak. That was the character I was playing, dead sneak. I don't need you to be Poet. I need you to be dead sneak. And boy, it took a while for me to even be the D, for dead sneak. So, uh, what happened? So after months and months of me rehearsing and me like grinding and I was like looking up, studying domestic violence cases. I was doing a lot because my auntie is a state prosecutor, so she helped me because obviously she prosecuted a lot of cases that involves domestic violence. So anyway, uh, I had to really put my mind into the mindset of I'm in control. I won this house. One of the lines was, "Women, stay in your place before I put you in that place." You know, obviously it was a lot more aggressive than that. But I really had to like get into that, and I didn't. I'm not gonna lie, it really messed my head up. Like after the production stopped, I had to seek therapy again because it was like that character really took over me. So um, I decided to like go in like this deep depression afterwards because I really lost myself in that character, and I didn't like it. So I'm sorry, it's just even now it still bothers me. But okay, so I was working actually it wasn't even a 9 to 5. My schedule was 10.5 hours, 12-hour shifts. At a big, actually it's the second biggest company in the world, um, far as delivery and shopping consumers. So anyway, and I wasn't a regular worker. I was like in management. So I'm working in management every day, traveling an hour and 10 minutes to get to my job location, then working another 12 hours, 10.5 hours, sometimes doing doubles. Um, and it was like I was thinking like what I'm gonna do. Where's this opportunity gonna come? I was thinking like, am I gonna move up the ladder in this company? Because it's actually not a lot of diversity in this company, and I'm half black, so well, I consider myself all black, but I'm half black. So I was thinking like for my future. That's why I was thinking like, what can I do to invest in my future? I had to sit down and think about, do I just want to be another part on this big corporate machine? And I was like, well, part of me was like, yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, it is a good company. Like my supervisors, my building lead, my management, my PAs, all of them, they adored me. Like I would pick up 3:30 shifts and stay until 2 p.m. That's the kind of worker I would be. But and that's after I was like. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, what was the first opportunity? Oh, so one of these girls that I used to have relations with, she's another. Well, she's a lot more famous. She's been acting and modeling for over 15 years. Um, but I used to have relations with her like a long time ago, and I just so happened to see her one night on my television screen. She was in this TV show called Fatal Attraction. Shout out to Fatal Attraction. That is another great production family that I enjoy working with, and their food was actually decent, down there in Tennessee. So shout out to Fatal Attraction. Y'all should go watch it. I'm also on there. So I saw her. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I haven't talked to this woman in like years. So I was even surprised she answered the phone. So I was like, hey, am I allowed to use her name? I'm just gonna call her by her nickname. I was like, hey V, what's up? She was like, what do you want? I said, oh, you like to get cut to the chase as usual. Okay. Can you get me on TV? And she said, yes. And then like the following week, I ended up getting my first opportunity was on Chicago Med, and then the next day I had to film for Chicago Fire. Now I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of backdrop that normally people don't talk about, but I'm new on the set. I think it's all happy and go lucky. Boy, my first time being on set, this AD, which is short term for assistant director, he was just saying the F bomb like it was Christmas. Like everybody was getting the F cussed out of them. And I was like, oh wow, because I'm a Christian, so all this is like surprising. Like they just openly talking like this. So anyway, it was Chicago Med. I could tell you that scene. It was a coffee shop scene. No, no, I just did the coffee shop scene yesterday. This one was like a nursing home thing because we was in like a retirement building. So anyway, what happened? So I'm sitting and I'm waiting and I'm conversating to people, um, and I'm talking to this girl, and she was like, "How long have you been acting for?" I was like, "Today is my first day." And she said, "Oh, do you have any other gigs coming up?" I said, "Yeah, actually, I'm going to be on Chicago Fire tomorrow." And she was like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Oh, wow, I've been doing this for years. I didn't even wasn't even able to get on Chicago Fire." Now, up to that point, me and her was talking, laughing, eating cupcakes and all kinds. They had some good cupcakes on Chicago Med, by the way. I'm just saying. Shout out to Chicago Med for having, in my opinion, the best catering. Okay, I promise you, it's top tier and crafty. It's amazing. I used to go there. Well, I probably can't say certain stuff, but anyway, shout out to Chicago Med. So up to that point, until I told her my next gig and how new I was, after I told her that, she did not talk to me for the rest of the filming day, and we was there for 16 hours. So, oh yeah, by the way, acting is a long, long, tedious. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what to say. That if you don't have the patience, don't try to do it. That's all I'm gonna say. If you do not have patience to act, please don't get involved. Okay. Um, she started talking to me. I was like, what in the world did I do? And then a lot of people was telling me that's why they don't say like what gigs they have coming up because this is a cutthroat business, and it is because you need camera time. You are fighting for that camera time, and I'm literally just learning this myself because last week I had an incident happen with my agent, and I'm still upset with her. Even though she texted me today about me paying her for some upcoming gigs I got set up. But anyway, I'm gonna cut it off on this. Um, and then y'all don't have to wait for part two. But after that, I went and filmed for Chicago Fire. I'm in a major scene. Spoiler alert. Uh, a certain fireman who been on there since the beginning. His house blew up with his daughter in it, and I was part of that scene. I'm part of a major scene that also took like 17, 18 hours to shoot. Oh my goodness, that was the longest time. I'm surprised I didn't even go to sleep that well. I couldn't go to sleep because I was too busy in front of the camera. But anyway, so hello Mac, how you doing? So the next day I filmed, and those people was nice. You know, they probably was nicer than the people in Chicago Med. I'm talking about the other actors and stuff and actresses. And I was learning and everything. And funny story, one of the mainstays on Chicago Fire, I guess I insulted him because I didn't know he was. Like I don't watch any of the TV shows that I'm on. I still don't watch it. People actually send me clips and screenshots of clips that I'm in, like movies and stuff. Like I still, well, I hope you don't see this. Matter of fact, I take that back. I watch two, one, two, three. Out of all the TV shows, I think I only watched three shows that I'm in. That one time that I was in there, and I did go see the new 50 Cent movie, Moses the Black. Please go see it. I'm in that. And I only watched the parts that I was in, then I left. I did not complete that movie, which is sad to say. But I doubt if he even sees this, so it don't even matter. But I don't even think he remembers who I am. I think he too busy worried about T.I. right now and his son King. But anyway, so it's hard. You really have to watch the people told you step on and stuff. Uh, Not everybody is your friend. I learned that. Um, but to get involved, Lily's, what is it called? Oh, Lily's agency is a great beginners agency for actors and actresses. I recommend. I highly recommend. 4-star casting is great. I worked with a lot of them, and well, I guess it's different because I have my own personal agent. But um, I really feel if you don't have no other outs or no other options, like I literally got this homeless girl off the streets because I introduced her to acting. Like I promise you. Uh, if you don't have no way out, you're hungry, need money, get into acting. You get paid, you get fed, you know. You use the money to go get you a hotel or whatnot. I'm not talking. I don't think I should talk about how much I made because, huh, I don't think my tax person did the taxes right. But like I said, this is just gonna be the first live that I do. I got a lot more coming up. I'm gonna introduce you guys to a new world. I won't give you guys too much spoilers, but I will give you a lot of gossip and my experience with some of your favorite actors and actresses that I met. Now, I ain't saying I met everybody, but I met a lot of A-listers. I got pictures with them. Y'all could go on my Instagram, TikTok. Y'all see all that. Oh, I'm also filming my own TV show starting next month We just did a meet and greet. It's called Valentino Code. Um, I've been on Deli Boys. Like I said, I did a lot of Hulu. Um, let's see, I've been on Hulu TV series. Um, Netflix TV series I've been on. Like I done pretty much a lot of work, and so far I love it. So if y'all have any questions or anything, reach out to me. I don't mind helping. But don't forget to like, comment, and share. And thank you guys. I really appreciate the love that you all just sharing me, and I want to share the love back. All right. Be safe, be smooth, and remember, love, laugh, and love.